All right. How y'all doing today? This story today is about how I met Fredo Santana. All right, so I met Fredo Santana. I want to say 2002. I was a fugitive from Orlando, Florida. I was wanted for attempted robbery, assault and battery, attempted burglary, battery against a Jehovah's Witness. What else? Well, I don't know if it's against a Jehovah's Witness, but the people it was in front of a church. They charged us with some type of church shit. I was wanted for attempted joyriding, being a passenger of a stolen car, attempted robbery, attempted burglary, assault and battery. All right, those were the charges I was wanted for in Orlando. Mind you, I'm from Chicago though, so I was like 12 back then, like 12 years old. It's 2002. So I flee Orlando and flee back to the rack. So I'm there, reunite with my family. Long live my father. Long live my father. Good dude, man. Love him to death. Um, Started living with my dad. So a couple months go by. Ooh, motherfucker tipped him off and saying, "Hey, he over there with his dad." Bam, they tipped him off. Sheriffs come, dicks come, everybody come. Mind you, these is a whole bunch of charges. So Illinois is looking at it like they don't really until they looked at the age, like, oh, we looking for a kid. But once they started looking into the detail, the Illinois came with the sheriffs, the dicks, and all that. Paddy Wagon came and snatched me up. Boom. Get snatched up. I go to, I believe, I want to say that's 11th and Hamilton, something like that. They call it the audio home. Boom. Go to the audio home. Come in. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had already been to JDC in Florida before, and my first time ever being arrested or going to being incarcerated just a little bit was my first time was in Minneapolis. So that's when I was 11. So that's 2001. So I got a little bit of taste of jail, and I know what jail is. I had been going in and out of the jail in Orlando. So, but I never been to back home in Chicago. I never been to jail. This is the first time. So I go there, boom, go to jail. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was upset. I got caught. I'm mad. Mad. Eyes kind of teary a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? I was upset I got caught. I thought I was out of there. Terry, boom, boom, boom. That's when I meet Fredo. Fredo like, man, you better wipe your face. I'm like, first I thought the nigga was trying to try me. I'm like, huh, what? He like, you better wipe your face, gang. No, he ain't say gang. He said, better wipe your face, bro. Shit, that shit ain't gonna fly up there on BD. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, shorty, where you from? Woo, where you from? I let him know shit. I'm from Tarrytown originally, but I live on 89th, My dad, boom, 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 gave him the story, how I was living in Florida. Told him basically my whole little life story from the, the little 12 years I had there, broke it down to him, how I've been back and forth out of all three of these states and shit. Nigga was a real nigga. We find out he one of the moles, boom. You know, that's how I meet Delano. Well, I already knew Delano, but that's how I got back in tune with Delano and shit's one of the most from Telltale. I ain't gonna say Mo No Limit or nothing like that, but I think I seen Mo on something with Herb and them. I don't know if Mo No Limit or not, but I know Mo fuck with them for sure. But for sure, so I wanted to he this one of yours, woo woo. Me and Delano, we politicking. He one of the Mo's on who your people is, I get the name of them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? My dad is a real factor, man. You know what I'm saying? All his friends and buddies is real factors. So I got the name of Thunder, Lightning, real, you know what I'm saying? Real names, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. TJ, Prince TJ, G said, nigga, I got the name of them niggas and reciting them real things that my father has taught me. You know what I'm saying? Something I ain't gonna expose, nation business on here on this camera. But you know what I'm saying? Things you gotta know when you in Chicago, things my father did teach me, you know what I'm saying? He taught me my Jews. So I was kind of already prepared for that. I never knew I would ever have to I knew I would always need to know my knowledge of being what I am, but I never thought it never really actually like, hit the fan that I would really have to use it, with some other brothers that's not even from where I'm from. So, and everything called out, called the land, check, boom, 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 you official. From that time on, me walking through the Audi home game, I was good, bro. Swear to God, me and Fredo, ping pong, cool ass nigga, bro, like real shit. Mind you, I think they like about 2 blocks off from where my auntie used to stay at in the Calumet building. I want to say that's the 62nd in Calumet, if I'm not mistaken. For sure, for sure. Yeah, 62. Yeah, it's the Calumet building. My grandma died in that building. So, what I'm saying? Little Reese, I used to see him and stuff, see them and all that. They used to be running through the buildings. My cousin, she really from over there, Joe. Like, that's what she really from over there. Like, my auntie really lived in them on the Mac. I was really on the Mac, gang. Like, so a lot of these, it's a lot of posers. So, when I moved to Minnesota, I was already off the porch. And, Chicago taught me everything I needed to know, even at that young of age. So when you say those shorties grow up quick, they do grow up quick. Gotta feel it. Gotta feel it. Gotta feel it. For real, for real. I'm talking about murders. Back, 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 back. No tabs, back to back, bro. Like, it's like that. Especially every block I stayed in the most dangerous neighborhoods. For sure. Inglewood to over east to over south, nigga. The real trenches. That's Chicago. We ain't gonna speak on, my Florida experience. Hey, it's hectic there too. That's another video though, so definitely gonna drop that video too real soon, so making that video. But real shit, I just wanted to know, what I'm saying? Fredo birthday coming up next month. Well, no, July 4th. A month I'm older than him by a month. We was on unit 3H. Yep, 3H. You know what I'm saying? All the rooms were side by side, single cells, shower on the unit. What else? They bring the food to the unit. Your visits come to the unit. They bring this damn coat rack, and you dress up. You dress up. What's so crazy is you dress up. You dress out on the unit, and then go to court. And when you go to the bullpen and shit, oh God, nigga, you not plugged. You ain't gonna know where to sit at. On my mama, I came in that bitch. I probably was one of the littlest niggas coming in that bitch. They, little Mo, what you gonna know what to say? They nigga was some white boys like sitting there. I think they was in there for burning down a house somewhere. Nigga, my mama, they man get y'all ass up, let Mo sit down on Blackstone. Like real ranking that bitch. Like them boys was really politicking. That's why I say I don't know how this new generation going, but I love my generation, nigga. Real stuff. My generation is the truth. I love it, brother. Like we still had structure when I was there. I remember I wasn't going to school at all when I was staying with my dad. My auntie Curlin was just finna start registering me into school. I think they were finna put me in that all boys school shit. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that shit with all boys school shit. But man, Fredo definitely a good dude from my experience of what I knew of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off of childhood memories. Some of the time that we did, little 2 weeks or whatever, 3. And I think Fredo might have went to like an institution or something. I think he got shipped off somewhere, to be honest with y'all, to like St. Charles or some shit like that, or one of them different little placements. But and I believe I see Mubu Crump. Mubu Crump was in there too. Yeah, but I don't think he was on my unit. But he was. I definitely said I believe I seen him in there too. But yeah, man, I just wanted to shout out my man Fredo Santana, man. Definitely rocks with him. You know what I'm saying? Good dude, stand up dude. I ain't never heard no fool shit come out his mouth, bro. 100. Just want to shout out my homie though, man. For sure, man. Long live Fredo Santana. Shout out SSR, man. And yeah, definitely my homeboy, bro. Fuck with him. Straight up. RIP.